Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 50.
Woo!
My name is Dusty, and I am being joined by Ariana and Weira.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you all so much for being with us for 50 episodes.
We are so excited for what's to come, and we are super happy that you are along for the ride.
If you follow us on socials, you know we're doing a giveaway, so please see our pin post on Instagram so you can enter.
P.S. If you leave us a comment or a written review, you'll get an extra entry for each comment you leave.
Yes, but tell us that you're leaving them somewhere so that we know, because we don't always get notifications for everything. Also, if you join our Discord, you will get an extra entry. But honestly, regardless, I feel like you should join our Discord because we do so much fun stuff there. Like, we have community nights and we talk about things and we share pictures of our pets and food. And we talk about Tales of Three. The episode spoilers is a really fun place to be if you listen to the show.
Lots of memes.
Lots of memes.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of cool people. And Lucy's walking around in the background, so woohoo!
Lucy is Ariana's dog.
I feel like
Just
people
so
know that.
Maybe not.
Our mascot.
Lucy's our mascot.
Our little mascot.
Our little eldritch horror.
Yeah.
And another way to enter is Patreon members get 5 extra entries.
Five.
So, 5.
Five.
Check that out if you're looking for some extra entries.
Yeah, plus we have a lot of free. Well, no. Okay. Yeah, so plus also we have a lot of extra content on our Patreon. A lot of it is free. I'm used to saying that a lot of it is free because we have 38. We probably have more now that it's episode 50. But as of this recording, we have 38 free bloopers. But we also have Rainbow Dice Club Chat, which is a paid tier, $5, where you get just us talking more for an hour once a month.
It's behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's about our characters and behind the scenes. It's not just us yapping for
it's
no
just
reason.
random
But if you're
topics.
interested in that, let us know and maybe we'll just yap because we can do that for 2
The
hours.
paid tier stuff is behind the scenes content where we delve into character motivations. It's not just random shit.
We've gone a little bit off the rails.
That's okay.
Weira, you have something to say to us?
Why don't you close us out of this intro?
Okay, well now get ready for a huge tone shift because this episode is going to get dark and very
dun.
body hornery.
No,
Enjoy.
it doesn't say hornery. It says hornery. Seriously, though, check the content warnings for this one.
Check the content warnings. Maybe I will make an appearance.
And very body horror. Enjoy.
You're finally getting the Dracula episode.
Oops, all Dracula.
Somebody please help me.
Somebody
Congrats,
come get her.
Tales of Three for 50 episodes.
Thanks, Drac. You've been the bane of my existence for 50 episodes.
I am
But I
obsessed.
still appreciate you.
Heart fingers, Weira.
The question is how much of
Veira.
the intro... Veva!
Weira.
Listen, Veva.
Weira.
How much of this is going to go into bloopers? How many minutes?
Welcome to the table, everyone! I'm Jonathan, narrator of Halfwits and Failed Crits, an actual play podcast where the real big bad evil is the player's absolutely cursed dice. Join us as we build rich living worlds to stumble through, meet weird foes and even stranger allies, and display a reckless disregard for anything that gets in the way of a great story. Currently, you can listen to our adventure-adverse journalists in a cozy fantasy called The Parable-Infused Tribune, played with Penultimate, a game of our own design. Then, dive into our back catalog to experience our award-nominated sci-fi epic about Destiny-confused space kids in Children of the Spine, played with Stars Without Number. You can find us by searching for Halfwits and Failed Crits on your favorite podcast app, or at halfwitpodcast.com.
A note regarding content warnings. This campaign is a dark fantasy that deals consistently with topics of body horror, complicated relationship dynamics, emotional distress, fantasy violence, gore, mechanized spiders, mental health and illness, profanity, and romantic and sexual relationships. A full list of episode-specific content warnings can always be found in the show notes of each episode. Last time, after their brief encounter with the Priest of Corruption, Ivy decided to contact Titania and tell her some of what transpired, while Varys and Alara hid Dorin's armor in the pockets of holding. After being escorted back to the inn by some guards, our trio ordered food and communicated via writing in a notebook as they realized the gem Titania gave Ivy was always listening. They spoke to Cohen and Tekoa about the Pyrrhocor and then headed off to bed. In her room, Alara set up many traps and alarms in case someone tried to break in while she was sleeping. But Varys and Ivy came to get her, and the three decided to sleep in Ivy's room for everyone's safety. The guards in the hallway took delight in the three sharing a room, and it was revealed that Novik has a crush on Alara, and one of the guards has the hots for Varys, to which Varys was very receptive to. And we pick up now with our trio in Ivy's room. So back in the room where no one is fucking.
Yeah, no one is. No, they're in their own little world. There is no Horntown in this room.
Where Ivy is just still giggling to herself.
What's so funny?
She looks at Varys and then looks at Alara.
Ivy, you heard all of that outside.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One of the gods has a crush on you.
Me?
She nods.
You don't sound so surprised.
She thinks about if she wants to know who it is or not. And then she decides she doesn't want to know who it is because it's just going to be weird. That's nice.
Do you want to know who?
Nope, she shakes her head.
I mean, might be able to relieve some tension.
She makes face.
Varys looks at you, Ivy.
She side-eyes Varys.
Yeah, he's just shaking his head.
She's like, well, if you're fucking, she should be fucking too, okay?
Exactly!
She takes out her notebook and she writes in her notebook, do you guys want to know a secret? Completely ignoring everything you just said. She's sitting on the mattress on her floor. I think she's in pajamas probably.
Mm-hmm.
So just like a loose t-shirt and a pair of shorts and like high socks, and she's sitting crisscross, and then she shows you both the notebook.
Varys will ask for the pen and write yes.
She nods. She's like, go on.
She writes down in her notebook, I found out where Dorin lives. ...
Ivy squints at you and motions putting a pin in a conversation and then writes where.
She writes, across the street from the herbalist hut and 2 houses back. Cohen told me.
Varys writes, should we go?
Alara writes how, and then points to the door.
Varys digs through his pack and takes out his own book and starts flipping to it, and he opens it to a page where there's a diagram and like lots of busy writing in another language.
What language? Do we know what language?
Oh, yeah, make an intelligence check.
Dirty 20.
Nice. I only got an 11.
Alara, you're not entirely sure what language it is. It doesn't look like any language you've ever seen before, and you've seen a lot in your times traveling around for your 5 years. Ivy, you vaguely recognize this because I think Titania uses it occasionally. It's Celestial.
What the fuck?
I do know Celestial. It's one of my languages.
Oh,
Yeah.
so yeah, you can read it.
I took Celestial, Common, Draconic, Druidic, Elvish,
Wow.
and Sylvan.
I love it.
Yeah, so you can read it. It's in Celestial.
She looks at Varys.
He looks at you.
She says it in Celestial. How do you know Celestial?
He speaks back, and Alara, to you, this sounds like it's
Sparkly sounds.
I was thinking bells.
it sounds lyrical.
Yeah.
It sounds lyrical. The way that the inflection is, it sounds beautiful.
She smiles.
Whatever they're speaking, and he answers back, my ex taught me. And in common, he says, well, shit, now I'm going to have to find a new language.
I know a lot of them.
Fuck. Alright. But you can read clearly in the book that it says invisibility.
Mm.
And in common at the top of the page, it does say in neat cursive invisibility.
Alara's eyes go wide. She writes in the book, how are we going to open the door?
Ivy points to the window in the room.
Varys nods.
Alara looks out the window. Is it climbable? Oh my god, she has boots of spider climb.
Mhm.
So I don't know how you bitches. Well, Ivy could wild shape, I guess.
Ivy goes and looks out the window. Are there guards underneath the window?
Make perception check.
11.
Hold on, I gotta make some rolls.
How many fucking guards are there out there?
28. I counted them myself.
Ivy, you see two walking through the alley below your window. They're just they look like they're patrolling, like they're walking back and forth.
Okay.
Amara writes, sneaky sneaks, question mark.
Ivy nods.
Paris makes a face.
Ivy writes in her book, I can wild shape, but it'll be obvious that it's me.
Alara does like a small, like she takes her 2 fingers and something small.
Like a fly?
Spider?
Spider's still a bone spider. Ivy writes in the book, can you make a spider costume?
You can hide in the hood of Alara's jacket. Alara, while this is all happening, Alara has taken out 3 of these like flat rocks out of her pocket, and she starts carving into them while we're figuring out our plan.
What's she carving?
We'll find out in a second. She's also going to write in the book, though, some suggestions for like animal wild shapes that Ivy can change into. And then she writes down asking Varys, how many people can they turn invisible? How long does the invisibility last? And does he have to hurt himself to cast it?
He writes back, he can cast invisibility on all 3 of us. It's only going to last an hour, as long as he can like maintain focus on it. And he will have to hurt himself.
She does a double thumbs down.
Unless somebody has an eyelash encase in gum of Arabic.
Ivy goes through her bag. No.
Roll a percentile die.
Roll a percentile die to see what
Yeah.
percentage it is I
To
have.
see if you have it. Or no, just roll a D100, I guess. If it's wait.
Just roll a D100?
So roll a D100. If it's between 1 and 20, you have the ingredients.
I rolled a 53.
I rolled a 92.
You don't. So Ivy goes through her bag and comes out with nothing. Oh, I'm gonna do it too because Alara also has stuff. She might have random shit in her pockets. Okay.
He writes, remind me to start stocking up on spell components again.
Alara gives a thumbs up. It's an 8, 0, and a 0. What does that mean?
8. You got an
No
8.
way.
So which do you have the gum of Arabic? Oh, that's 80.
80. That's 80.
It is 80. Oh, because okay, yeah, that makes sense. I see.
Yeah.
No, she takes out a bunch of random things, but nothing we need.
He laughs. He writes, I can get eyelashes. It's the gum of Arabic that I need. So otherwise I'll have to use blood.
Alara writes a lot, question mark.
He writes no.
She writes, I don't like it.
He writes jokingly, he kind of smirks a bit and writes, I could always ask the sorcerer outside.
We're gonna cast invisibility.
He writes, yes, just let me know when you're ready to go.
Okay, so Alara nods. She puts her boots on, her boots of spider climb. She's got these 3 rocks, and you see she takes one of them and she breathes close to it a couple of times, like, and then another one she I'll take it back. She doesn't put her boots on yet. She gets into bed, and with the rock close to her, she starts like making some like subtle moving around in bed noises. You guys see what she's doing, I think. She's mimicking sleeping sounds. What should the 3rd one be?
Another snore.
Does Ivy have the rock? The Titani rock? Or is it like just on like the...
Yeah, it's on the bed.
So she picks up the rock, she puts it in her pocket, and then she goes, Ivy, snore into this like really nonchalantly.
Ivy doesn't snore while she trances.
Does she make any noise when she trances?
No.
Okay, Varys, snore into this really nonchalantly.
Performance check. 17.
Yeah. So then she takes the rock back out of the pocket. She doesn't, the rocks are not making any noise yet. They're not activated or anything. But then she puts her boots on. Does everyone get ready?
Mm-hmm.
Quietly. Make stealth checks as we get ready. I got a 5.
16.
21.
So Alara makes a noise, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Clumsy. Me. Well, I'm pretty tired. Is everyone ready for bed?
Make a deception check.
16, 17, because I have a +1 in charisma for some reason.
Nice. Verse kind of nods, says, I could certainly use a sleep after today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Alara takes her goggles that are on top of her head, and she does some quick programming, and you watch Norman, like, you see, like, Norman twitches a little bit as he receives the information.
Varys will write in the book, when I cast invisibility, do not attack anything.
She makes a face.
And also don't cast any spells.
Like, why would I attack something? But she nods. So I think that they pretend sleep for a little bit, settle down, maybe make some little quips here and there, you know, like as they're kind of drifting off to sleep. And then when they're ready to go, where is the bed in relation to where Bia and them are sleeping?
So when you walk in the door in the room, the bed is on the left side, against the wall. The window is across.
So can we say Alara's mattress is close to where they're sleeping? Or would it not? Okay. So she puts the 3 rocks next to Norman, like one by each of his little legs, and she activates them one by one. And you see like this little flash of like this like silver color go over the rocks to like see that they're activated. And a couple of seconds will go by and Norman will tap one. And when he taps one, it emits a noise of like the bed ruffling. And then a couple of seconds go by and he taps another one. And so essentially he's going to be randomly tapping these 3 rocks every so often to make sleep noise for Titania's rock, because I'm assuming we're leaving it here, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then for the people outside. So she does that, and then she looks at the 2 of you from the bed. She kind of slips her jacket on and waits for someone else to do something, I guess.
They're just gonna wait for Ivy to make a decision if she's wild shaping or not.
Yeah, she's gonna wild shape. I think you're looking at her, and she goes, "Oh, right." And you watch as she, the gold mist surrounds her, and in where a full-grown woman was is now a bone spider.
Nice.
I imagine with a little robe on, but that's not the case. It's not canon.
Yes, it is.
And then you watch as she crawls over to Alara and crawls up her pant leg and disappears.
Aw, Norman waves.
Cool. Varys nods and gestures to the window. And he's gonna go over and discreetly and as quietly as he can.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah. Open the window. 19.
You WD4. Someone WD-40 that window just before we got here.
I need to get Novik's character sheet up because I'm pretty sure his passive is higher than that.
Oh no.
Yeah, but if he's being razzed by his fellow guards.
Yeah, I know, but it will still warrant him a perception check.
Fair.
Because,
God damn it, Novik.
yeah, he might ruin the fun.
Alara's gonna go out and flirt with him as a distraction.
She doesn't know it's him, though. She refused to figure
That's
out who
true.
it was.
Oh boy, yeah, that definitely warrants him a...
If she knows, she's gonna be so awkward around him.
That's fair. His passive perception is 24, so he will have to make...
Fuck this guy. Get him out of here.
His little elf ear twinges.
He's gonna make a perception check.
His all the piercings on his ear jingle together for a second. Novik's gonna be one of those like forced NPCs who comes along with the crew at this point.
We're so lucky.
What do you got?
A 17.
Ooh.
So he doesn't hear.
Okay.
He feels a disturbance in the force.
Novik hears something, but thinks it might just be like one of their armors jingling or one of his earrings. He's not sure.
Okay. So I know this is going to be a huge disappointment for everyone, but Alara is not going to take her jacket.
What?
Really?
Well, because this is like sneaky sneaks.
Yeah, and every time she takes it, she fails her rolls for stealth.
Yeah, because she's going to be, well, I want to give her
so
a chance.
weird, Alara without her jacket.
It is weird, yeah.
I know, but I want to give her a chance not to be jingle jangly.
Okay.
She stays in her pajamas, but I'm gonna take the glove. I'm gonna take the electric glove, paralytic darts, Swiss Army knife, and like other little gadgets to put in Varys's pack, so she won't have disadvantage on stealth.
Perfect. Okay, once everyone's ready to go, Varys is just gonna take out a dagger and kind of cut his arm open, just like enough to draw blood, nothing too damaging. But I have to roll damage to myself. So he's gonna take just a measly 3 points of damage. He draws a little blood, and he's gonna resheath his dagger, swipe his thumb along the cut just to wipe up the blood. And he's gonna mutter an incantation under his breath as he does a small, like, sort of like clasping his thumb, putting his thumb into the palm of his left hand. He's gonna close it and he's gonna pull. And when he pulls out, there's like this, like, kind of vermilion smoke comes out and then transforms into almost a refraction of light. And he lets it go, and it kind of washes out and envelops both you and him. And very quickly, you can no longer see each other.
So before anyone goes out the window, Ivy's going to wave one of her little legs in the air, and then you watch as black smoke starts to secrete out from her.
Love it.
And it travels across the floor and encircles both of your feet.
Our invisible feet?
Your invisible feet. So now you also have Pass Without Trace bonus on top of invisibility.
Amazing. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna get everyone to roll stealth.
Okay, that's good. 14 plus 10 is 24. Plus my stealth, I think, is 20.
Sorry, 22 for Varys.
I rolled a 31.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Pass Without a Trace. So that's gonna be a 32. for
Holy
Varys.
shit. Novik doesn't hear nothing.
Yeah, Novak doesn't hear anything. Feeling sufficiently stealthed, you all kind of go to the window and open it up very quietly, seeming to like completely avoid the attention of the guards.
Amazing.
As you're perched on the windowsill, getting ready to go out, you kind of look upon the sleepy little town that you were helping out. And of course, it's dark out, it's nighttime. And there's this kind of like sleepy, subtle little fog kind of going through the town. It seems to be rolling off the river just beyond. And there's these kind of like fireflies flitting throughout the streets and orbs of light also just kind of floating where previously there was arcane lampposts just kind of stationed throughout the town. Below you, there is a couple of guards kind of making their rounds around the house. But other than that, everything is quiet.
So I guess we go out onto like the ledge, right? You hear Varys and Ivy will hear. Alara will be like, okay, so we can't see each other, so how are we going to, well, I guess we can like hold hands. And she reaches out. Does she feel you?
Yeah, I think she feels his arm. He's pretty close to her.
Okay, so she like pats it. Okay, but what if we do get separated, like for real?
Ivy taps on your head, Alara.
She looks up, but you just move with her.
Yeah. She holds on. You feel her little paw pads, like, hold on.
Yeah, you guys are...
You hear Bia stop snoring.
Okay.
She wakes up. Do you look over?
Mm-hmm. Into the window?
She's got Ivy's eyes right now.
Okay.
Bia makes this, like, bird noise.
Okay.
Like a bird noise.
Uh-huh.
Cuckoo or something.
Right.
Looks pointedly at where...
I'm gonna make an insight check. I think I know I think I'm picking out what you're putting down, but I won't.
Alara does not, and I don't either.
Bia hides under the bed and makes the same cooing noise. Moves, makes the same cooing noise.
Sorry. It's a 9. He has no idea what Bia's on about.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, Laura, you pick up what she's putting down.
Ivy is telling us to do a call and response.
Like bird noises, yeah. Because the birds would be... It's an outside town, yeah.
Okay.
So if, like, one of you gets off track and you need to figure out if you're next to the person, just coo.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever fucking animal noise you want to make.
Okay. Can I make a perception check? Like, we should look around probably, right? And see if there's any guards patrolling.
Yeah, make perception check.
Ivy also gets to make one because we're a team, remember?
We all get to make perception checks, yes.
I got an 11.
I'm so proud of myself.
Why?
for the bird noises that I don't even notice. I'm not looking.
I think that's awesome.
I love it.
It was a smart idea. I'll give her that.
It is.
You watch as Bia's eyes return normal, and she looks so put out
She's like, how dare you?
and goes back to sleep.
I was having a slumber party with my friends. Well, I don't see nothing. You don't see nothing.
We're doing great, y'all.
What'd Varys get?
Well, Varys got a 4, so nobody sees shit. At least they're stealthy, though. Alara can't see, but Varys is looking in her direction, and he goes, I think it's a good idea that we keep close.
Yeah, hold my hand. And she reaches out.
Sure, but not until we get down. Though, we really should have a plan in case we get separated.
Oh, Ivy said we could just do the call. We could do bird calls.
Can you do a bird call that's convincing?
No, but it shouldn't be convincing because you need to know that it's me, you know?
But the guards are going to be like, what the fuck is that?
We won't do it when there's guards around. I'm obsessed with the image, even though they're invisible. They're just like perched on the ledge.
Mm-hmm. Sure. How are you getting down?
My boots. I've never used them before though, so if you hear a thud and then you see me, it means I fell.
All right.
Good luck.
You as well.
I take a tentative step, like holding on still, off the edge.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh man. 16. Who the heck am I today?
Let's go.
That's an 18 total.
Damn. Okay, so the check wasn't to see if you fall, like, it wasn't, like, you're not falling or anything. It was just to make sure that you can maintain some semblance of balance. And you do. You step off onto the wall, and it's like your center of gravity refocuses, and the wall becomes your floor. You're walking down.
She's like, Varys, it kind of sucks that you can't see this right now.
You get no response. You hear, instead, a very dull thud on the ground below.
Varys face plants.
Did you fall?
He is not, but he made his deck save, but he jumped down. And I need him to a concentration check.
Invisibility drops.
No, he's good. He maintains concentration on invisibility.
Alara walks down the tree.
Ivy pats Alara's head. And like, good job.
Oh, yeah, Ivy knows.
Do we have to make survival checks to get there?
Yeah, I think so. You're not familiar with this town, so I'm just making some rolls really quick.
Yeah. Okay, everybody make a survival check to see if we can navigate. 10.
17.
16. But as you guys are about to head off, you hear someone go, what was that?
Alara freezes.
I heard something over here. Come check it out. And you see 2 guards making their way towards...
Hide. Is there a place to hide?
You're invisible.
You're invisible.
That's true. I stand really still. What if they bump into us?
Just move out of the way. You'll see them coming.
Make some stealth checks.
Fuck. 15.
Am I stealthing?
No. You get a free pass.
I got a 21 for stealth. Can that transfer to Alara?
Yes, you can. It'll even it out. Varys with a 33 totally disappears. Stealth into another campaign.
Oh, wait, that's true. I got a 31.
Oh, yeah.
Because I forgot about the 10.
Passes out a trace. Also, remember, you make all your stealth checks at advantage.
I do?
Oh, because of the...
Yeah.
I got a 5 again. 15.
Great. That's okay.
31's my best one.
The guards continue down the alleyway, kind of looking around, trying to see what the fuck was going on or what that noise could have been. Seems like they heard the dull thud that Varys made when he jumped down. But looking around, they don't see anyone, and they don't notice anything. And you guys can make your way.
Ivy got a 17. Varys got a 16.
And Alara got a...
Not great. I don't remember. It was like a 10.
How is Ivy navigating you as a spider?
Ratatouille. It's fucking Ratatouille situation.
I've never seen that, so tell me what that is.
Just pulling on your hair in directions.
Yeah, I'm guiding you by pulling on your hair.
That's what I was going to say. So Alora starts to go in the wrong way, and she probably feels Ivy pulling her hair. When you pull her hair, she's like, ow, 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 Ivy. And she scratches her head.
She smacks one of her little legs on your head. and then gently pulls your hair.
With a 17 on my insight, she's like, okay, there's Ivy's guiding me.
The bone spider is guiding you.
Oh, yeah, yes. She knows where to go. And she like grabs onto your arm, and I guess we'll walk on.
But you successfully managed to get away from the inn, but there is a patrol of guards on the way, so it's good that you're maintaining your stealth. A couple minutes pass. It takes you maybe about 15 to get to the healer's hut.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty close, and it's a small town. But as you're rounding the corner, I'm going to get you guys to make a perception check.
Okay. Ivy gets to make one. Well, that's an 11.
24.
Nice.
17 for Varys.
Nice.
So not bad.
Hello, dear listener. Sorry for the interruption, but we think you'll really like this one.
We are super excited to be teaming up with Catspawn Dice to give away a set of handcrafted dice to one lucky winner.
You can see all the details on our pinned posts on Instagram and TikTok, but all you have to do is follow Rainbow Dice Club and catspawn.dice on one of our socials and comment on the giveaway post.
You can snag extra entries by tagging a friend, joining our Discord, leaving a comment or review on one of our episodes, or by being a paid Patreon member.
Regardless, you should check out Catspawn Dice if you're a dice lover like us, because they are seriously gorgeous.
Yep, and we made it really easy for you. The links to the posts are in the show notes of this episode.
And now, it's back to the show.
Lara doesn't hear anything, but Ivy and Varys, you both kind of hear the sound of quiet chatter and like some armor jangling as people walk just around the bend there. Lara, like next to, almost like right next to you, you hear Varys, stay here just a moment. I'm going to sneak ahead and check it out.
Okay.
I'm going to have Varys make a stealth check.
Don't go out of Ivy's range.
What's Ivy's range again?
30 feet.
Oh boy, I don't know if he can. Yeah, that should be enough.
Natural 1.
Could you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
It's 29.
Holy shit.
So with the 29, Varys is going to sneak forward about maybe 25, 30 feet. Enough where he can get a full view of what exactly is going on and what they're hearing. He sees two guards kind of coming out of one of the side streets and turning down in the direction where he's hearing the commotion. And they're turning down the street, just heading away from where Varys, Alara, and Ivy are currently. So he's going to sit there a little bit and just watch them walk away and wait.
Alara's just standing in silence. And then, I think after a long silence, she just goes, Varys!
Alara and Ivy, you both hear an owl sound.
An owl?
It's an owl hooing.
Last time the owl was a fucking familiar.
Make an insight check, you two.
Oh no. 15.
10.
Nice, Alara beat you this time. That's rare. Awesome.
For I think the first time ever on an insight.
Let's go. Alara, you know this is not an owl. This is definitely Varys.
What? Oh my god.
It's
like transformed. It's like, what the fuck?
No, he's making a call sound.
Okay. Yeah, I thought she saw like an actual owl.
No.
Thought he was transforming into an owl.
You heard an owl.
She moves towards the sound. She caws back.
Make a performance check.
19. Come on.
Let's go. This is Alara's episode.
20. That's a dirty 20.
Perfect. I'm gonna make an insight check. With a 13, Varys will know that it's you.
She runs up to where she thinks you are, and she's like, "It was me," and then she runs past.
You hear a chuckle, and you guys continue on. You see the healer's hut, so now you're just going across the street, 2 houses back.
Are there any people around, or any like just the guards that we see?
There's guards walking around. There's like the occasional person walking to a house, but it's like I said, it's a small town, and everybody in this town works their ass off during the day, so most people are asleep right now.
Cool.
If not heading to the tavern for a little drink. It doesn't take you long. You end up at this, it's a cobblestone house with like some clay tile roofing. There's no light on.
That's not a good sign, she says.
Ivy pats her head.
Or maybe he's sleeping.
That's sort of what I'm hoping for.
So are we just gonna, are we gonna knock on the door?
I think that's entirely up to you. I personally prefer the more break-and-entry approach, but...
Well, what if he's in there sleeping, though? What are we gonna
You'll
do?
never
Be
know.
like, oh, hey.
We'll back out and go to the door.
Okay.
If you prefer to knock first.
Is it a one-story house?
It is, yeah. It's a small house.
Can we, see in the windows?
You can.
Okay, so I'm gonna go look in one of the windows.
Okay. Make a perception check. Which side of the house are you going through?
Natural 1. Doesn't matter.
Cool. But which side of the house are you going to?
The left.
Okay.
Is there a little crack or something that I can crawl into?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Alara, you feel Ivy crawl down, and then she appears, obviously.
Hi.
And she's gonna crawl into the house.
You find a crack beneath the wooden door, and you just kind of slip right under.
Yeah.
It's dark in there. So immediately upon entry, you walk into a kitchen. There is, again, no light. There's, dirty dishes kind of stacked on... A couple dirty dishes stacked on the side, beside the sink, waiting to be washed. You know that this town probably has to conserve water right now, so things like that have to go to the wayside, unfortunately. Make a perception check.
13.
With a 13, you don't really see a whole lot. You do see a broken chair kind of in a pile on the side. Looks like it's waiting to be repaired, but that's about it.
Is there a bedroom?
There is, yeah. Further back.
I'm gonna crawl my creepy ass to the bedroom.
All right. While Ivy does that, what is Alara doing?
Well, Alara got a natural 1, so she's distracted by something.
I think you hear the jangle of armor.
Ooh.
Distantly down the road.
Yeah, so I freeze. And I'm like, Ferris.
Yes, Alara.
Oh, she jumps.
He's right over your shoulder.
Hi.
Hello.
Didn't see you there. But
Does she do the badums?
yeah.
You can hear him laughing.
There's a guard somewhere. I heard it.
So he's gonna look around. Oh yeah. I see him. He's just down the road there. And you see him turning down towards another back street. And just kind of doing his rounds, it looks like.
Ivy went inside, so we should just wait, or what do you think?
Should we go in with her or wait for her to return?
It's up to you. Why don't you pick the lock to the front door, and then if there's an emergency, we could just bust in. You know? But if there's not, she'll just come out.
He nods. He's gonna go back around the front of the house, and he's gonna make a perception check.
She follows.
He doesn't see any guards coming, so he takes out a lockpick. And with the 24, he gets the lock unlocked.
Nice.
So with a dull click, the door unlocks, and he has access to get in now without much issue.
Sneak in.
Yeah, he's gonna sneak in.
We don't have advantage anymore, right? Because Ivy left us?
It's
Right.
30 feet. I don't know how far she's gotten. You might still be within range.
No, I think you're just out.
Oh, I got a 16. I got a 18.
18's good. Varys got a 17. Alara out stealth Varys. That doesn't happen every day.
No, it doesn't.
He just kind of sneaks in, waits for you to come through Alara, and he'll shut the door behind. Immediately upon entry, there's a smell to this place.
What kind of smell?
Like something rotting, like long spoiled food or spoiled meat or something. Ivy, we'll go back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
You are crawling through, looking around for this bedroom. It's a very small house. It's there's a living room, there's a kitchen, and there's a bedroom. This place is not big. You go towards the bedroom. There's a door that you can easily slip right under. So far, it seems like the house is empty. You don't see anyone. But immediately upon breaching the bottom of the store, you see somebody laying on the floor. And there's some kind of liquid on the ground. You can't really make out detail. It's so dark in here that the body's kind of silhouetted. You can't make out if this person's just asleep, unconscious, dead. You have no idea. You want to get closer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. She hesitates and then starts crawling closer.
So you crawl closer, and the ground beneath you becomes wet and sticky. There's like this thick liquid
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of turning to a little bit to sludge at this point that you're crawling through.
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer, you realize that there is some sort of cloth on the floor. There was really no point to it. It seems to be soaked with whatever the fuck this liquid is. And there is Dorin laying there, or what's left of Dorin. And you can clearly see that his throat has been slashed so violently that the head has almost been severed.
Oh.
And his torso has multiple stab wounds. You do not see legs, you do not see arms, but those have been cleanly cut off. There's no jagged marks, they're just cleanly severed.
What the fuck?
And Doran himself, though his eyes are sunken, are still open, staring, with like this shadow of horror and fear and surprise, only a ghost of what the actual emotion must have been at the time. And he's started to decay.
Gross.
I hate that.
Ivy quickly gets out of the liquid. Tries to wipe her paws, I guess, and heads back for the door.
While this is going on, Alara and Varys, you're both in the front door. It is dark. You smell a weird smell. What are you doing?
Well, how long is Ivy actually gone for? Probably not that long, right?
Not very long. It hasn't even been 10 minutes yet.
10 minutes? That's a long time.
Probably not even 5, really.
Yeah. They just wait. I mean, unless it feels like it's like too long, you know? But because again, how long does it take her to go from one room to the next?
Make a perception check.
That's an 8.
8? Okay. Varys got a 14. Alara, you don't really see anything. You're just kind of standing there waiting for Ivy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Varys turns and looks into the kitchen, and he sees, the plates on the counter, the chair in the corner, and he also sees a large knife on the kitchen table, and there seems to be some sort of liquid stained onto the wood of the table. The knife is still bloody, though it's a little coagulated now. Varys, his brows kind of narrow. And he moves a little towards the kitchen to get a better look inside.
Alara goes with you.
The smell gets a little stronger. And you feel cold.
Cold?
You start to feel cold.
What the fuck?
There is no sound in this house. It is so quiet.
Can I make an Arcana check? Is it what's going on?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Magic? Ooh, listen to me. I don't know what's going on with me, but that is a 23.
There's nothing overtly magical about this. It's just eerie. You can tell no one is home.
Mm-hmm.
There is no passive noise in this house. You hear your own footsteps, your own breathing, but that's about all. The house isn't even making creaking noises. It's just still. And it seems a little unnatural. When Varys walks into the kitchen, he sees the blood stain on the table, and he looks at the ground, and he can kind of see some kind of mark on the floor. It's like scuff marks in the wood, and some sort of liquid stained into the wood as well. But he doesn't move forward anymore. He kind of puts a hand out. I don't think we should go further in here.
Why?
I think something bad happened here.
Well, where's Ivy?
I don't know.
That's when Alara feels Ivy crawling up her leg.
Ooh. You feel something cold and kind of wet start crawling up your leg.
Oh yeah, I have no pants on. I look down.
It's Ivy.
Leaving little red marks up your leg.
I wiped off my paws.
She puts her hand out to take her.
Do you hold her up?
Yeah. Is it blood?
Yeah, she's got blood on her.
She plays dead.
Ivy's covered in blood.
She writes herself.
So, it's in mind to take that he's dead?
She raises one leg up in the air for yes.
Varys kind of nods. So, I guess, do we want to go examine the body, or shall we leave?
Alara starts following the spider blood trail.
Ivy launches herself over to Varys' shoulder.
Oh boy.
Jumping spider.
Jumping spider?
Mm-hmm.
Make an acrobatics check.
They're so cute, those little spiders.
I know. It's only cute because I know it's Ivy. Otherwise, it would be disturbing.
Jumping spiders are adorable.
11.
Yeah, I think you make it. As Laura passes by Varys. The further you go into this house, the colder it gets, and the hair on the back of your neck begins to stand up.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Is it a ghost? What's a ghost? How do I make a ghost check?
Roll for ghosts.
Make a perception check.
12.
You don't see anything weird. Alara, you walk into the kitchen and you're going towards the back, following the little blood spider prints. And you see a splatter of blood in the middle of the kitchen, on the floor. And it looks like it's been dragged back towards further back in the house where you assume Ivy might have come from. Are you going to follow?
Mm-hmm.
Varys is following after you, kind of keeping an eye out. You get to the door. It's unlocked, but the smell is stronger here.
I open it.
You open the door. It's dark. There's some sort of humanoid form, laying in the middle of the room on a cloth. There is blood all over the floor in a massive pool. It started to coagulate. And I think the first thing that really you notice is his eyes. They're still open, staring, but not seeing. Do you keep looking at the body?
I mean, yeah.
So you see the throat slit. You see the stab wounds in the chest cavity. And you notice the missing limbs. That's not the most disturbing part.
Oh, God.
It's laying in the middle of some sort of ritualistic-looking circle. There's symbols around. And the stomach has been cut open.
Ugh.
Their abdomen. There are organs missing.
Okay, so Alara is not usually the queasy type, right? Like, she'll get right in there when somebody's wounded, something like that. This is a lot, though. This is something that she's never, ever seen before.
Yeah.
And I think she, covers her mouth and, backs up and goes to turn away to kind of remove herself. But is Varys right behind her?
Yes.
So she bumps right into Varys. And Varys, as you feel Alara's body crash into you, all at once you get a second to kind of take in the room, the body, the blood, the gore of the whole scene. You feel Alara make contact with you, and as she does, this shadow of a wave of queasiness rises up in you, and it almost threatens to overwhelm you. But then as fast as it kind of wells up, it's how fast it's gone.
A shadow of a feeling?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of strange, because, I think saying that he's used to Gore would be an understatement. I mean, he's certainly seen worse. So he's kind of confused about this feeling and, where it stems from.
Yeah. That is kind of what is more unsettling to you. It's not because of the body. Make a wisdom check. Just a regular, straight wisdom roll.
I'm super good at those.
It's your strong suit.
Very much so, yeah. It's a 14.
So, in this kind of moment that you have, right, where it's there and it's gone and everything is happening with the room and Alara bumping into you, you can't really place the feeling. It's foreign to you, it doesn't belong, right? But you know that you felt it. And as all of this is happening, there's not really time to kind of try to puzzle that out. I actually need you to make a concentration check at disadvantage.
So I have, so he has advantage, so just straight roll?
Yeah, then be a straight roll.
Okay. A natural one.
For real?
For real.
So what happens is when she feels you, she doesn't move away. I think, in fact, she just rests her head on your chest and lets out a deep breath because she's trying to center herself from the moment. And you feel familiar. She knows it's you, even though she can't see you. And so she just is going to stay there for a second.
So while she does that, even though he can't see her, he instinctively puts his hand kind of on the back of her head. And as the queasy feeling fades, so does his concentration on the invisibility. And I think they're just kind of like holding each other for a second. And he goes, "Are you alright?"
You feel her nod.
He nods too, and he removes his hand just to brush the hair out of her face.
I think that her skin is definitely clammy, and she's probably a little pale.
Well, that certainly makes him a little worried. He's gonna put his hand under her chin and kind of just gently tilts her head up so that he can look at her, if she'll let him.
Yeah, she looks at him.
Are you sure?
She takes a deep breath and she's gonna take Varys's hand that's like under her chin and just kind of squeeze it as she steps away. Yes and no. I just need a minute, and then we need to investigate that body.
Take the time you need. No one knows we're here. You're just gonna walk into the room.
She steps just right outside the bedroom door.
Okay. He stops. He does take pause for a minute when he sees the body. That is pretty disgusting. He kind of like absently, as he like looks around, he's like absently rubbing his neck where the slashes on that body.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's rubbing his own. But he's not nauseous. I think he's gonna really examine that ritualistic circle. So I'm gonna roll an Arcana check for him at disadvantage because he doesn't know what that is. With a 16, he doesn't know what the circle is for. Vaguely, he can tell that it's some sort of transmutation, something about offering, something about spreading. So he's going to quickly open up his notebook, and he's going to sketch it down as quick as he can. I'm going to make a performance check.
Sleight of hand or performance?
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, I think so, because you're using your hand.
Okay.
You're not doing a ritualistic
Dance.
like dance interpretation.
I know, but I just figure like art,
Yeah,
drawing.
That's fair. I don't know if drawing would be performance or sleight of hand.
I think sleight of hand.
25. I think he sketches it down pretty accurately. He's also going to sketch down the way that like the body is presented, just in case that has something to do with it. And I think he's going to investigate the room while he's there. Try not to disturb the circle.
Yeah. I was going to say too, if they could like not step in the blood, Alara would have tried to not step in the blood.
Yeah, there is a way. It's like it's precarious, like it's most of the floor, unfortunately, but you can definitely do that.
Is Ivy staying in wild shape? What is she doing?
Ivy's been on Varys' shoulder this whole time.
Okay. Alara takes a breath and gives herself a little pep talk. She kind of like fixes in her mind like, okay, this is like you are investigating. You're not, turn off your emotions. It sucks. You can cry about it later. Because I want to make a medicine check. I want to try to see how long the body's been like that for.
Yeah. Alara, you walk in and Varys is hunched over the body. You see him reaching towards it, and he's closing his eyes.
So I'm going to get down and get close and look at Varys and just be like, are you okay?
Oh, I'm all right.
And then I look at Ivy. Are you?
She raises a
yes paw?
the leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to make a medicine check.
Okay.
Lucky 13 for a 16 total.
Okay. What are you trying to discern?
How long has the body been dead for? Does it look like professionally, like if you're going to cut someone's limbs off, right? And you don't know how to do it, it looks different than if you know what you're doing type of situation. So I think that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Discern? Okay. So you can tell that this person has been dead about as long as you've been in town.
Okay.
So about a day, maybe a little less, just judging by the way that it started decomposing, but hasn't progressed too much into it yet. As far as the limbs go, you can tell that this person has done this so many times that it's become second nature.
Disgusting. Okay.
This person is very experienced with dismemberment.
Okay.
It's weird to you that somebody so experienced with dismemberment made such a fucking mess of his throat.
Do I think that it may have been more than one person?
No, you do not. You think that it might have maybe been the angle, or he might have started struggling.
I hate that.
Judging by how deep it is, though, this person was very strong, whoever did it.
Okay. You said Varys is going to look for clues.
Yeah, Varys is investigating the room at large while Lara's looking at the body. Dice, you gotta stay in the fucking bowl. That's all I
No.
ask of you.
Anarchy.
With the dirty 20, I think that he kind of stands up and looks around the room. He sees the blood drag marks, so he believes that this body was dragged from the kitchen into the bedroom, obviously, where he was dismembered here.
Okay.
That explains all the blood. There is no splatter anywhere, so it was cleanly done. He must have been dead by the time they got to their room. The bed has not been touched. Nothing else in the room has really been touched. And he kind of like crouches back down to get a closer look at one of the symbols that's a little smudged to like make out, because he's worried that he wrote it down wrong. And as he's doing that, he can kind of see under the bed, and he sees a pile of clothing tucked back under the bed.
Rookie mistake.
He reaches under, and his hand connects with something soft, fluffy, and he looks confused.
As we all do.
Yeah.
Are we getting another pet?
That's such an innocent thought for what this is about to be. I'm so sorry. He takes the pile of clothing out and he reaches his hand back under, and what he pulls out is a very large dried rabbit's foot.
Like a
long dried rabbit's foot.
Do rabbit folk have regular feet, or do they have rabbit feet?
Make a history check.
I don't know. Natural 20.
Rabbit folk have rabbit feet.
Oh, does it look like a person?
It looks like a humanoid rabbit folk foot.
Jesus fucking Christ. There's another body.
Somewhere. But it's just the foot. So Varys gets over and lifts the bed. I'm going to roll a strength check.
He's just chilling.
Yeah.
Along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
With an 18, he manages to lift the bed up so he can look under without disturbing the symbols on the floor or the body behind him. There's no more body under there.
Okay.
It was just the clothing and just the foot. So he sets the bed back down. The clothing is all dark robes.
Does it look like the clothing that of the guy she saw in the portal?
Absolutely. It does look like the robes that he was wearing.
Okay. Damn, they move fast, these fuckers. That's scary. Okay. She points at the robe. That's the robe, of the person I saw in the portal.
Shit. So he really did come through. And he's looking at the foot. I think there's another.
That's definitely a rabbit person's foot, not a regular rabbit.
For sure. I wonder how many Haringen are in town.
Who was a Haringen that we talked to?
Tekoa was a Haringen.
It better not be his fucking related to him. I will lose my mind. Can I look at the foot and tell how long it's been severed for? Is that a thing?
Well, it's dried. It's like...
Oh, okay.
It's a long, dried foot. You can definitely try to discern, but you know how people sometimes in Elsora keep rabbit's feet for good luck? Seems like the same principle.
But they took a person's foot instead.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Lucky 13?
13?
Lucky rabbit foot, lucky 13?
I think you can tell. You don't know the exact amount of time. You can't discern that. But you know it's been more than 2 weeks. It's dry. It's kind of morbid because it's like it was kept as a trophy.
So why would he leave him?
I don't know. Why would he leave his clothes?
Yeah, it's weird. Well, because he put on fucking what's his name's Dorin's. He put on Dorin's clothes.
That's fair. The weird thing to you though, Alara, is that guy. If he has only been here for a day, why does he have a foot that's been dried for more than 2 weeks?
Well, it could have been somewhere else.
Could have been.
So then he wasn't here for just a day?
You don't know.
I'm going to do a quick investigation check of the room and see if there's any more clues.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me an investigation check.
Natural 1.
Cool.
Do you say what you're doing or do you move in silence?
I start looking around and then I almost step in blood and then I'm like, well, I'm just going to stand still and not touch anything.
Valid. Ivy, you doing anything while this is happening? Any thoughts going through your brain? Your little spindly brain?
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. Does the fur on the rabbit's foot look like Tekoa's fur?
Ooh, interesting. Make an investigation check.
18.
You don't know what the patterning of Tekoa's feet would have been because he was wearing boots, obviously. The fur color matches what you saw.
And there was no other heron gun that we saw, right?
Just one other. Grayson, I think you'll remember, one of the guards that was keeping watch outside your door. He was a Haringen as well, but beyond that, you haven't really been in town long enough to know if there's any more in the area.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say.
I feel like that's one of those things that she like thinks about. She's like, oh, I don't really know any Harengon. What Harengon do I know? Oh shit, this is the same fur color. But is this like a normal fur color? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right. Like a common, yeah.
Yeah.
it's valid. I think that you might have to ask around if there's any other rabbit folk in town.
Yeah. Is there anything in this room that would suggest that this was more than just a wrong place, wrong time situation? Like, does he have like a poster of Nemeth or something in his bedroom? Like,
That's cute. Make a reception check.
okay.
You're just looking around. You're not digging around, yeah?
Yeah. A cursory, and then I think if I see something, I'll look more. 15.
You're looking around. You don't see anything that innately points to him wanting to be unseelie or associated with unseelie, besides the pile of clothing, obviously, that you found.
Yeah.
But as for Dorin, no. In fact, you do see a piece of paper on the nightstand next to his bed.
Okay. I launch off Varys' shoulder onto the table and read it.
You hear like little bone rattles as Ivy lands. You look down and you see the piece of paper is like a congratulatory letter that Titania sends out to all recent recruits.
Aww.
He's fairly new in
Mm.
the Queen's Guard, or he was. And the way that armor was taken care of, despite it being bigger than that person, you can discern that he was excited.
Poor guy. Jesus.
I hate this.
In my brain, I'm like, do not check the fridge.
Fridge. Oh my god.
Don't look in the fridge.
Yeah, where the fuck are the limbs?
Yeah.
We don't see any drag marks for like limbs.
Nope.
You can just pick those up.
Yeah, you can carry
Yeah.
those.
Is there a closet? I feel like he would have taken him for something.
There's a bureau,
I open it.
just clothes.
I'm gonna
A
open the
couple of
fridge.
boxes with some doodads. You find like gold and a couple of
I'm
jewels.
not taking
In the
it.
fridge?
No.
No, in the bureau.
He was a weird guy. He kept his money in the fridge.
We all have our quirks.
Yeah.
No, I think I will go do like an investigate. A more like I will open drawers and look around the rest of the house.
Okay. You're gonna go around the whole rest of the house and look
Yeah.
around? Cool. Make an investigation check for me.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
14.
You're looking around and you're checking all these drawers and you're finding like he's obviously got a junk drawer in the kitchen. Like there's utensil drawers with stationery. In the living room, he's got like a sword sort of blocker kind of thing. It's a weapon. In one of the drawers in the table in the living room, you find like armor polishing equipment. It becomes, and like even on the bookshelves, the books are about like military strategy. It's abundantly clear that his goal in life was to join the Queen's Guard. He doesn't really have much else.
Nothing in the fridge.
You check in the fridge?
I'm checking the fridge.
Okay.
Oh no.
You open the fridge
Mm-hmm.
and you see some very well carved slabs of meat in the fridge.
Like regular meat or like people meat? Like cult of morning vibes.
Well, it's funny because you can't really tell. It's like, I mean, unless you want to make a medicine check.
Yeah, I want to make a fucking medicine check. They're lucky 13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
You can't really tell. It's not like it's a whole limb in there. It's like carved off steaks and roasts to be made. Like they're prepared food
It's
types.
probably regular food. That would be so weird, right? In a day, she calls over Spider Ivy and Varys.
Ferris comes over.
Does this give you cult of morning vibes? And she points at the meat.
He looks confused.
People. Is it people meat?
And she's gonna make a medicine check. It's like, how the hell should I know? I don't eat people. That is something I assuredly can confirm I've never done.
Evie raises both legs. No.
No.
Medicine. Oh, he's got a 0. I think that he knows that this isn't like an animal.
It's not?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's something about the consistency
what
of
the
it.
fuck?
And he's like, he kind of closes his eyes and he shuts the fridge.
Alar sighs.
Would you check the fireplace when your investigation too?
Sure.
Yeah?
I'm checking everything.
Before that, Alara, you do recall seeing like weird chunks of something like solid and ashen and white in the fireplace? Like shards of bone, maybe?
Alara sighs. She goes, another cannibal. That's gotta be... It's weird. It's a weird coincidence.
It is weird that we seem to run into them, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so we should probably get out of here, right? And
Oh, I think so. Absolutely.
regroup when Ivy's not a spider, and also talk about telling someone, right? We can't just pretend that this is not happening, right?
How are we supposed to tell someone about this? I assume that somebody will come in here and look for him eventually. If the person imitating Dorin has skipped town and he does not show up for whatever it is, like a shift, I guess.
She kind of raises her hand. So I definitely asked Cohen about Dorin. So, like, you know I didn't murder him. But
That is going to look so suspicious.
it's gonna look pretty bad, right?
Oh my god.
Okay, well, we should probably go back.
I think so. I can cast invisibility again.
She nods. You ready, Ivy?
She launches herself. Thanks so much for listening. We are grateful for the love and support.
If you're enjoying the show, please consider leaving us a 5-star review and tell your friends about us too. A like, subscribe, or share goes a long way for small creators like us.
If you want more Tales of 3, head over to our Patreon, where we have a ton of free bloopers and episode extras, as well as some paid tiers with even more perks.
Speaking of, we'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to our Green Fiend Patreon supporters, Michael and Jen Bear.
Also, if you join the Red Rogues for $5 a month, you'll get access to RDCC, an after show where we deep dive into character motivations, player reactions, and give a glimpse at our creative process.
And with that, our story pauses here for today. Join us next time as we continue our adventures, and remember, it's never too late to start your own.
Bye!
Welcome, folks. We are doing comment reads this morning.
Woohoo! My chair is squeaking.
None of that, no.
I'll go first. Episode 35. Beatrice come back. Luna, Shooting Star, writes, knew I was gonna cry, tried not to, still did, sad face. And you know what? Same, Luna. Big same.
Perfectly valid.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I am the crybaby of the group.
What?
Also, it was really sad.
It's news to me. I didn't know.
I had no idea. And this is from episode 36, Crawling Back to You, which sounds like the name of the song.
That was the intent.
The name of the song.
Luna, shooting star emoji, says, if hot, why evil?
And honestly, same.
Because we do it better.
Wow. Varys, you're not evil. As much as you want to pretend, we all know that you're a big softy in the middle. And she pokes you in the belly.
Like undercooked cake.
Ivy's was crunchy. Okay. Do you have a response, Varys? Because we're going to move on to the next thing now.
No. No, I don't.
Okay, bye. Thanks for leaving comments. I'm sure you know this by now, but if you leave more, we'll read them. I'm still waiting for a mean one. For real.
I want to challenge everyone. Please leave a comment that
I'm nervous about what is about to happen.
I'm sure Lady Ivy Naperston Cafe will not say anything rude.
I want everyone to leave the weirdest comment for Varys to say out loud. Specify that you want Varys to say it in the comment and have him say the weirdest shit possible, please and thank you. Love you.
I feel weirdly targeted.
I challenge to do the same thing. Okay, I have a challenge too, but you know what? I'll save it for next time. I'm going to save it for next time.
You won't remember next time.
Right. Okay, so I'm just going to say it now. I challenge everyone to write the nicest, lovingest, most sweetest thing that is not razzing or making fun of her friends and specify that Ivy has to read it.
I need somebody to write a swear something for Alara to read.
Oh, a swear something?
Anything with swear words.
I don't know if I can do it.
Maybe a whole sleeve of them.
No, you have to pay for that, actually. If you go to our Only Scribes, Alara will verbally degrade you for $10 a minute. No, a minute's a long time to verbally degrade someone, right?
Alara, for the love of God, please do not put that out there.
All right, see you next time. Bye.
No, please remove that. I'm literally begging you.
Okay.
Passion.
Ad-lib.
Energy.
Here comes Dracula.
Welcome to episode 50.
I re-listened to the intro for 46, and the way it was like, I'm not going to do anything silly. I might later.
You came in as
In
Dracula.
comes Dracula with a steel chair,
So
and I
funny.
really barely got through. I use any and all pronouns.
I use any and all pronouns.
Are you ready?
Fuck yeah. You didn't say I'm dusty.
I was expecting the dusty. I got thrown.
Dustoy.
Dustoy.
They're reading my typos in the chat. Do you see what I did? Did you guys see what I did? I made a fucking folder for Tales of 3 art, so it's not all over my desktop, because last time I got
I'm
shit
so
all
proud
over.
of you, honestly, Ariana.
Excuse me,
I
what
mean-
is happening?
There's stuff still all over your folder anyways, but
You know what?
You know,
I can't fucking win.
she's making progress. You can't really fault her for that.
I'm just gonna leave.
no, you're not.
And while you do that, I shall introduce the comments. Welcome, folks. We are doing comment reads this morning.
And she reaches out. Does she feel you? Don't make it weird.
Yeah, she feels hard. No.
I was tempted to make it weird, but I won't.
Hard.
I was wondering how far you were going to let me go with that.
All the way, baby. All the way.
All the way.
Yeah, okay. So she reaches out and feels a hard member clawed.
A hard
Oh, that's not what I thought you
member?
were going for.
A peen? No, I'm
I
just
didn't
kidding.
realize you were going
A
for the
lavender
peen.
man fruit.
What the fuck is happening right
There was a Twilight fan fiction
No, please
that
stop.
I listened to. This guy dramatically reads bad fan fiction. Don't ask where that went. I don't know
Love
what
it.
happened there. And he it was literally like, this is how he did it. Throbbing lavender man fruit thing.
No.
So now whenever I think of description words for dicks, it's throbbing lavender man fruit.
She reaches out. Does she touch? I don't know. How do I make this sound not sexual? Does she touch? Does she feel any? No.
Yeah, she feels his rock hard abs. No, I'm kidding.
She
That's-
falls out the window.
That's where I thought you were going with that, not the lavender throbbing member.
Well, the
Well.
way everyone stayed silent for so long, I was like, oh God.
Regardless, you should check out Cats on Dice. You're a dice lover.
Listen,
like us.
you know what?
Sorry. I love you. I just like to pick on you.
No, it's fine. And I proofread it too, so I could avoid this. And
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I fixed there were other typos that I already fixed. So
You could
I'm
just
kind
hear
of
us.
sad. We couldn't have the full effect of your typos. I'm sad.
no.
You could just hear us razzing you about them.
Yeah. I was like, they're gonna just read it as whatever I wrote. And it's gonna derail the whole thing. And here we are. Here we are.
Good prediction.
Okay,
No.
from the top.
Now, Dusty.
Make
back
it
to the
drop.
show.
Now, Dusty, back to the show. Oh, but you know what? You should pitch it down because it's going to be right before we go into Dorin's house, I think.
You don't want that total shift? You don't want... And
No.
back to the show.
The bitch
Dorin
slap
is
that
dead.
would be.
His body is everywhere.
His body's in the fridge.
Foot is underneath the bed.
Spoiler, it's people meat.
Have I traumatized you all? I'm so sorry.
I love it.
Okay, one more time. Come on.
So wait, we're literally going from like we get in and then it's hello, dear listener.
No, it's going to be right before we go into the house.
The door, the sound effect of a door opening just creaks. Really creepy music, and then there's a record scratch.
No, that would be really funny though, actually.
It's us behind the door.
You open the door. Hello, dear listener.
But in Dracula voice.
Hello,
No.
dear listener. Sorry for the interruption, but we think you'll really
Drac,
like
no.
this one.
Jack, stop.
We are super excited to be teaming up with Cat Spawn Dice to give away a set of handcrafted dice to one lucky winner.
You want to invite me to this ad?
Wiener. Let
I'm
me
not
see your
gonna lie.
wiener. I want to see.
Your wiener.
Oh God. What
I
have
laughed
done?
so hard when I was re-listening to episode 50. And Wayra's just like, thank you, Dracky, for the bane of my existence for 50 episodes.
Oh my God. Is that the one too where they're like, help me? Somebody help me.
Yes. Because I said Vavra
Obsessed.
and it derailed even
Vava.
more.
Okay,
Completely
let's
ignoring
go.
the fact that that's always how I say Wayra's voice in the track is Vavra.
I love you guys. It's so funny.
Hilarious.
No.
Welp. And we made it easy for you. The links to the cars driving by.
The links
links
to
to
the
the
car that's
Impala.
driving by.
Yeah.
Yep. Lara's Impala is a legal way.